This guy prefers the most woman over the best woman. The best woman will not want you around. I was a former red pill complete degenerate in university. My first year of university, I completely optimized my life just to be a complete, like, a red pill maniac. I optimized my entire life from my appearance to my, like, Instagram to my Tinder, everything. Pretty boy, maxing looks, maxing all this rubbish just just to fucking be a male hoe, unfortunately. My editor sent me a couple of clips that I have not seen. All these reaction videos, people usually actually look at them before the video, you know, but this is pure. I have never seen this shit. My editor sent me a couple of clips. I'll give them a rating. And yeah, let's see what the modern red pill has become from a former red pill fucking artist. Alright, first clip.
I'm a dumb bitch. How can I not be so stupid and keep my husband? I want to keep him happy. And I think all the women listening to, they want to know the secrets to a good relationship.
I'll tell you the secrets.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
Uh-oh. We have old Andrew Tate. This this is interesting.
I'll tell you the secrets. Oh
yeah,
put
put
your
your
phone on.
head
Let me
down.
tell you the secrets.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm taking notes.
I don't think most women understand what men are looking for in general from life.
Okay.
Well, this goes both ways. Most men don't understand what women are going for. Most women don't understand what men are going for. It's just a complete imbalance. So let's see.
And it is not just relationships, it's in general from life. I think, and when I say think, I mean I know, that men are biologically designed, we're evolutionarily hardwired to seek status. That's what we want. Men talk about wanting money. You don't want money, you want power. You want power, you want status, you want the fast car, you don't care about the car. You want everyone to know you have the car and they can't have the car. If everyone had a Lambo, you wouldn't want a Lambo.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So we want status. So every single thing we do is status driven to some degree.
It's true.
Meaning the female we are with has to add status to our lives in some form. That's why we like beautiful women, right?
Right.
But a beautiful woman who doesn't behave and doesn't obey isn't really much status.
Yep.
So when we're looking for status, we want a beautiful woman who is compliant because it's unique and it's scarcity that provides value. So if you want to keep your man happy.
So here's the thing with the status thing, that's absolutely correct. 100% of the time, men, since the dawn of like the knights and the cavemen, all they wanted was just to be elevated into the social hierarchy. When it comes to the woman thing, well, actually, let me finish that.
How do I make my man look better to the world? How do I make him look better in front of other men? You know what? If I were to just make him 2 coffees and shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
he's going to look like the big G. And he's going to be in love with me. That's what you have to do.
Okay, so I think when it comes to public settings, status in like the couple in general, you know, I think both the man obviously and the woman should act in a way that elevates each other, because obviously women want status too, right? Not as like it's not as much of an innate desire as men need it to be biologically, but we both want status. I think in public, bro, the best thing you can do for your partner is, even if they are wrong, this is what I would do. Even if my girl is wrong, I would side with her just to elevate her, right? However, in private, status doesn't mean as much in private. You can think of it like this, almost think of us like this, right? The king and queen 300 years ago, in public, they acted like the most sophisticated, perfect status couple. And then in private, in the depths of the castle, they would like play fight and they would like swear at each other and they would play around. You know what I mean? You understand what I mean, right? Like the status isn't much of a thing in private versus in public. Public, for sure. Act right. Both of you act right. Act proper. Act sophisticated. Act like a good couple. In private, you can play around. In terms of the shut the fuck up and make me coffee thing, I think Tate has especially old Tate has a very rugged way of speaking, and that's why he got popular, right?
There's this moment you're realizing, there you go, you cannot hurt me. No way, it's coming. You're a very top influencer. Is it set in yet that you're about to get hurt? No, you're good, bro. In your brain, halfway. Do you think this is how it's gonna go? Here you go. So, down.
Bro, Sneeko just got fucking clobbered. Holy shit. Man, I really I fuck with Sean Strickland. He's an awesome fighter, he's an awesome speaker. I don't know why my editor sent me this, to be honest. This has nothing to do with the Red Pill, but no, this Sneeko just got bashed. 6 out of 10 for Sneeko getting bashed.
How do you know if you have a fake friend?
They don't ever give you constructive criticism. They keep feeding you positive comments, even if you're destroying yourself. You want a friend that has your best interests in mind, even if they have to tell you something you don't want to hear.
100%. Absolutely. One of the greatest things I value in a friendship is just complete and brutal honesty. You know, if like you're friends with, because how are you going to elevate? You have the ambitions to elevate and rise and grow and whatever. If you have a friend that just, you know, is a complete fucking yes man and, oh yeah, you know, you're doing great. And to be honest, as an influencer, you will kind of see this a lot. You need a lot of, like, you need people, not even influencer. When you start growing and you make money and you have like status and wealth and whatever, you will see this a lot. People will start to just be your yes men, and you don't even know what is real from what is not. So it's very important that you have a friend that actually tells you, okay, shut the fuck up. You're being lazy. Don't treat her like that. You're doing this wrong. You know, obviously not in public, preferably not in public unless the guy's an idiot, right? I would always elevate my brotherhood and my, you know, my people in public. In private, you know, you need the guy who will tell you something you don't want to hear. You need the guy who will tell you you're getting fucking fat. You need to get into the gym. You need the guy you need the guy who will tell you your girl left you because you're broke. You need the guy who will tell you your girl left you because you're a piece of shit. You need the guy who will tell you the things you don't want to hear, but the things you need to hear. Next. Uh-oh. Kevin Samuels explain why not equal.
I tell you how we're unequal. We're taller, we're stronger, we're smarter. We built the world you live in. Without us, you die. Without you, we just can't reproduce. We don't need you. You need us. You carry life that we give you. Men produce, women can multiply what we give you. Name me 5 great female inventors. They're none. Do you know why? Because they're not many.
So this is complete fucking bullshit. The greatest men, most of the time, no, pretty much all of the time, have a great woman behind them. And I don't mean the great woman who like used the hammer to build the building or anything. Women and men are like spiritually connected, man. Think of yin and yang. The great man has a great woman supporting him. There's no, like, it's not that we are unequal. We have different roles. Yeah, we're taller, we're stronger, we're bigger, whatever. Yeah, okay, we can fight. We go to the octagon. We do the UFC fights. And yeah, there's women, like, you get the point, right? We build because we're stronger and we have more endurance, more stamina, whatever. But at the end of the day, if guys didn't have a loving woman to go back home to, or, you know, to hold at the end of the day, their soul would just disintegrate over time. So this bullshit of, oh, like this has become a rise recently of like, oh man, I don't need a woman, man. Like, women are one of, if not the most precious things of all time. Oh, I don't need a woman. Bro, like, shut up, man. No, man, this is absolute insanity. And, you know, like, feminine energy is a beautiful thing, bro. This completely destroys the idea of tradition. This modern red pill ideology, they talk about tradition. This is the complete opposite of tradition. You know, bro, do you think your great grandpa went to your, like, made his wife know, oh, I don't need you, I can just, you know, build the house by myself? What kind of, like, that's so stupid. We all have our own roles and we all support each other and we go hand in hand. That's kind of fucking idiotic. Hello, Luke Belmar.
I've only been with one woman my entire life. Been over 10 years.
Wow, good for you, bro.
She was with me when I had nothing. She would drive me to work. I had no car. So when I started having things, or, you know, I got everything that I wanted, how could I let her go? So she believed in me. She trusted me when I had nothing. And now that I've achieved some sort of success, it's only fair that I bring her along for the journey and keep those people around, because there's not too many people in life that are gonna want the best for you.
Good for you, Luke. I think the most precious thing in the world, to be honest, is the woman you find at the bottom that would love to stay with you during the whole journey to the top. Good for you, man. You know, it's that saying, one woman who is your ride or die from the bottom to the top is 1 billion times better than you just fucking around and being a male hoe on the way. Oh, I'm making money, I'm getting a nicer physique. Let me go sleep around with 500 women. It's just all hedonistic, and yeah, you think it's fun in the moment, but then you end up regretting it later. aka myself. And by the way, the guys who are trying to be successful, if you just have one woman supporting you, you will propel yourself much further, because you're just looking around, you're like wasting your energy. You have one woman for you. I think that could be the most precious thing in the entire world, especially if she's stuck with you through every single stage of your life. That is the best thing in the entire world. So good for you, Luke. You're one lucky man. Uh-oh, another fucking old Andrew Tate.
Here's a key to being happy. You need to understand that time is guaranteeing sooner or later that something bad is going to happen. Someone
That's true. Something bad will happen to me, to you. I mean, but this is kind of common sense. So.
you love is going to die.
Okay.
There's no way to escape this reality. My worst nightmare is losing my brother. But sooner or later, one of us is going to die. When you understand this reality.
You know something that's so beautiful, and this is kind of off topic, but it's their brotherhood. Him and Tristan's brotherhood is one of the most beautiful I've ever seen, man. It's really nice.
What you should do is wake up each day with a sigh of relief. This is my key to happiness. I wake up, brother's alive, people I love are still alive. I'm up to it. But there's a whole bunch of people out there who don't get that luxury.
You know, this is very true, and I think my editor sent me this on purpose because the past couple of, days, even weeks, I haven't been the best just because of the amount of things I have, I've been working on behind the scenes, building. There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of things that's happening, and in the end, some days people don't get to wake up with the reassurance that their buildings will not get bombed that night. And I think that's something we should all be grateful for, man. If you have food on your plate, if you have water on your plate, the bare necessities of life, we're all gonna die eventually. If you have the safety in your heart, knowing things will generally be okay, that is something you should be eternally grateful for. We can all strive for more and better, but take a moment to just zoom out of your little bubble. Oh, I'm so sad because the girl rejected me. Shut up, man. At least your family wasn't bombed. Anyway, just take a moment to literally look at the sky and be grateful. Go touch some grass, man. Okay, next one. What is this?
Don't be this guy. Dude is so happy watching his wife dance suggestively for millions of random men online. A woman that loves her man only wants to show that side of herself to him. I don't have anything against dancing, but let's be honest. We all know why she's dancing like that. And it's not just for his eyes. She clearly is craving the attention from, she posted it publicly, didn't she? How do you think your wife acting like this publicly online makes you look, bro? That's so tough.
I don't mean to be insulting or anything, but some women don't even have the mental capacity to understand that this guy probably feels like shit that she's doing this. Some women don't have the mental capacity to just understand your husband doesn't want this. And I don't think he'd even if he even asked her, had the balls to ask her, I don't want you twerking on camera with millions of people watching you. I don't think he even had the balls to ask her that. And she doesn't have the mental capacity or intelligence to understand that, if you love your husband, you don't want this shit to be fucking out in public. It's just a respect thing. I come from a Muslim household. This would if this was to even be thought of, it would be an immediate divorce. This is crazy, man. And the guy is just standing there laughing, grow some fucking balls, man. Grow some balls. Bro, if a guy even looks at my girl, I get my fight or flight state turned on. This is just what's the social justice warriors call me insecure? No, it's not insecurity. It's just my programming, bro. It's just the way I've been raised. I'm protective over my women, my wife. I'm protective over my partner, right? I'm protective over them. What's this? This guy's
Don't be this guy.
Yeah, don't be this guy, bro. What the fuck? Old man. Okay, we have an old man over here. This might be the old traditional red pill, but I'm not sure. Let's see.
She will love you like no one else. Have you ever experienced that, gentlemen, where she is just so into you, writes you long love letters, calls you her husband, her love?
This happens when you are both extremely polarized, meaning you are in your complete masculine energy and she's in her complete feminine energy. It would take me hours to explain how to be in your masculine energy, but this happens when you're extremely polarized. Keep that in mind.
Dear, my love, my husband, we're going to have a nice life together. I want to contribute to your life. She'll love you like no one else until she doesn't. Just like that. And then you're stuck wondering, wait, didn't you just, like your first defense is, like, didn't you just, like yesterday, tell me that you love me? Didn't you say that? And you're left scratching your head. Gentlemen, mental point of origin means that your life revolves around you. If you make a woman your mission and she flakes on you, there goes your mission. This is what you do. You have a mission to improve yourself, to become wealthy, to become effective, to serve God, and then she joins you.
You know what's so interesting, bro? Women can stop like loving you like this. It's very possible, and you know whose fault it is? Yours, not hers. It's not that she has a problem. If anything, if she is able to like slowly stop loving you, again, that just shows she's in her feminine energy. They're very chaotic, and that's your job to control it. It's your, not control it, it's your job to ensure that it doesn't switch like this. So this is completely right. This is completely possible, and in fact, it's happened to me many times before because I let go of the polarization, right? Focus on your mission, that's true. Focus on your mission, don't focus on her. Uh-oh. So hold on. You hit the brake. You accidentally hit the. You tried to hit the brakes and you accidentally accelerated. And you kept accelerating through the fucking store. This is why people say women can't drive, bro. One of the last girls I was dating almost got me killed in a car accident. I remember she was driving and then like she completely didn't see a T-bone, a car coming, and thankfully the guy like swerved away. I almost died. You wouldn't see, the brotherhood wouldn't exist if that thing happened, man. 6 out of 10 for funny.
I'm a strong, independent woman that doesn't need no man.
Okay, nice one. There we go. We just began. This is the type of lady to live with cats for a whole. She's pretty, so you'll find like guys who will throw money at her all the time, but she will never be fulfilled. She's the type of girl to live with cats forever, you know, and not have a family, which is, you know, fine if you want to end your bloodline, but anyway.
Okay.
Oh my god. I swear, bro, this guy and I, we both had literally the same reaction. That's so funny.
Literally using her phone, which is charged via wires that were laid by some dude, powered by dudes slaving away at some power plant to make her TikTok videos to earn 100 times more money than those dudes. Can you make that make sense to me?
The system is so ridiculously rigged.
The system is ridiculously rigged. Well, I don't believe it is rigged per se. I just believe that there are a lot of privileged people that don't have the education and knowledge to understand that, you know, the things that were built for them were built by this person or that person, or there was slave labor, whatever, right? Just people are privileged, and when people are privileged, you get women like this saying, oh, I don't need a man, fuck men, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The modern red pill is a horrendous, it's a war zone, bro. Fuck me.
This female volleyball game that we witnessed earlier.
Okay, guys, time to get cancelled.
Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 men pretending to be females. 3 were on Seneca, 2 were on Centennial. Gee, can you imagine which side won? Not only that, the male players were always on the court. So you had biological female substitutes just sitting on the bench for the entire game.
That's fun. That's actually funny, bro. Imagine having like a team with like 5 trans guys and girls and keeping all of them on court, and the girls just don't do anything, man. That's actually funny as fuck. But alright guys, time to get cancelled. If I don't upload anymore, you know why. Obviously, I believe this is fucking crazy. You have like 5 trans guys with elite strength compared to the woman, with elite stamina compared to the other girls, with elite like height and physicality and endurance and all that compared to the girls. Who do you think will win? Who do you think will win? If fucking Conor McGregor decided to say, hey guys, I identify as a woman, and start injecting, you know, what's it called? Well, not even, let's use Francis Ngannou. If he decided to say, hey guys, I'm becoming trans, I identify as a woman now, let me inject myself with hormones. Yeah, I'm officially a woman. I don't know what it takes to be. At this point, I don't know what it is nowadays. Identify as a woman. Okay, that seems like enough nowadays to... Anyways, he decides, okay, let's compete against other women in the UFC. It wouldn't take a genius to figure out who will win, bro. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. A lot of states and provinces and, you know, legislative let's just say a lot of states, a lot of provinces, a lot of people are, you know, fucking waking up and realizing this is very unfair to the biological females, and they're like cutting down on this. They're having like co-ed sports, which is awesome. You know, it's great to see a lot of people waking up and realizing, okay, this is madness. A man who tries to convert into a woman will dominate a biological woman. I don't know what it takes for people to believe that, but I guarantee people will still disagree with me and think I'm fucking crazy. But oh well.
But just like you have standards where you want the best man, guess what? I got standards too. I want the most women. And you should fucking be able to do that shit as a man, because you have to bust your ass, and life is way harder for men than it is for women. But they expect you to sit there, right, and conceal your wants and needs, but they'll never conceal their wants and needs.
Okay. Well, women have standards and they want the best man. You should have standards too. Absolutely. All guys should have standards, and I recommend that. Well, I enforce that. You must have standards, young man. But what are your standards? This guy prefers the most woman over the best woman. The best woman will not want you slutting around. Yeah, you might want it because, oh, it's hot and you want to ejaculate, and a lot of women are nice. But you're operating from the desires of a monkey. You right now have the desire to go take drugs. No, maybe not take drugs. You have the desire to go fap, but you won't because you know it's wrong and you know it's not good for you. Sleeping around and sharing your soul with hundreds of women, that's not good for you either. This guy is soulless. Myron is completely soulless. These whole fucking Redpill podcasts, they're all soulless. They're all degenerate. They're all filthy. But, you know, there's a lot of relationships where the guy chooses to sleep with a lot of women, and the woman, like the woman agrees. You know, that's up to the guy. That's up to their relationship. I don't support it. You know, I don't support it at all. Fucking guy going around sleeping with hundreds of women, giving the woman trauma, and like, you're not unlocking her full feminine energy and love, because she just like, it's not right, man. And here's the thing, there's a lot of morals and beliefs that come into play with this video. There's a lot of people who say like, oh no, I want my woman to go fuck 17 guys and I watch. That's what happens. But you know, in the modern world, a lot of interesting things happen. If you want to go around and sleep with hundreds of women while having one wife at home, by all means go ahead, but just know that's not the best woman you can find, because a damaged woman will accept that, an undamaged woman will not accept you like fucking hundreds of women and then coming back home like smelling like a slag from going out and snorting. Anyways, man, this is garbage. This is disgusting, and this is the complete opposite of tradition that we look for. So no, this woman looks angry.
If he wants a sandwich,
You make daddy a sandwich.
Okay, if he wants a sandwich, make him a sandwich.
most of the time.
No. Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If me and you out and somebody say something slick to you,
You punch him in the face.
you want me to smack him in his mouth,
Yep,
right?
That's right.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
So you make daddy a sandwich.
I think
Yeah, I think she agreed there at the end. You know, this is he explained everything pretty well. You know, I think guys and girls have their own roles. Obviously, this guy's traditional, you know, modern. They'll shit on me for saying this, no problem. I'm a traditional Islamic man, bro, raised on Islamic values. Yeah, you protect, you take care, you be a gentleman, and you be nice, be loving, be nurturing, and you nurture the household. I don't see anything that's wrong with that. If daddy wants a sandwich, make him a sandwich. Why men can't be hoes?
How come a guy can smash a ton of girls and he's not considered a hoe, but when a girl does it, she's considered like a busybody?
Is it easier for women to get laid or hard?
Super easy.
Are things that come easy respected?
No.
Do you think it's hard for men to get laid?
Well, here's the thing. Sorry, I have to interrupt. It's easy for men to get laid when you climb. When you are it's on average it's easier for women, yeah, because most guys are desperate. But when you climb to a certain level, it's easy to get laid as a man as well. It's not that hard. It really is not that hard. So I think that's bullshit. And the girl at the beginning said, why is it okay for men to be hoes? It's not okay for men to be hoes. It's not okay for girls to be hoes. But there's a misconception of, oh, it's fine for guys to be hoes. It's not. It's just that people who are low level and fucking dirty will congratulate. Oh, man, you slept with 7 girls yesterday. Oh my God, so good. You have chlamydia now. Good for you. That's bullshit.
Think it's hard for men to get laid?
Yes.
If you had the choice, would you prefer to be a 18-year-old that gets an inheritance of $1 million or a 30-year-old that had to work to earn the $1 million? Which one would be an easier life? Inheriting the money, right?
Right.
Okay. So since you inherit the money, wouldn't it be fair to say that people aren't going to respect you to the same degree because you got the money up front versus someone that had to get out the mud? So is it really a double standard when one party had to work for their value versus the other one just got it because they're 18?
Yeah, I agree with you.
So is it really that bad for a guy to be promiscuous when he has to bust his ass to be able to do so?
Not necessarily that.
I would argue the only double standard that really benefits men is us being able to have sex with girls and not be judged for it. But realistically, everything else about the male experience is way harder than the woman's.
So, first of all, I want to say double standards are very common, and that's just the way the world works. Double standards are not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's double standards are not always necessarily a bad thing. So, if you can think of a couple right now, so keep that in mind. The other thing he was saying, he's trying to make really good points about why guys can be hoes and girls shouldn't be. Oh, but it's harder for us. Yeah, it's harder for you. Doesn't, like, if it's hard to get access to hard drugs, doesn't mean you should do it. If it's expensive to get access to hard drugs, doesn't mean you should fucking do it. You know, I don't want to name the drugs, but like the one that starts with H, it doesn't just spawn in front of you. You have to actively go out and find it. It's illegal and everything. It's, you know, it's hard to get. It's expensive, I think. Pretty sure it is. Doesn't mean you should do it. There's so many guys out there who bust their asses off, but they're not hoes. Why do you bust your ass off anyway? Is the sole reason you are doing all this just so you can ejaculate? That's something to keep in mind. Alright, I don't know if I'll make any more of these videos. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you learned something out of this one. I think I gave some decent lessons in this. Yeah, take care, bro. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Be sure to like, subscribe, fuck off. Peace.